Hey everybody, it's Friday. This is Soph.
This is Rich
And we are
from
from across
across
the
the
pond.
pond.
What's going on, Soph?
Have you sobered
How
up
was
now,
your
Rich?
week? How was your week?
It was great. It was great. It was great. How was your week?
My week was interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, it
hmm
was good. Let's do. What did I do? Um, Alfie's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy
Oh,
birthday, Albatross.
I know, Al Pacino. It was so, like normally we would go somewhere like the trampoline park or, do something, but because we were in lockdown, instead he got a massive Hot Wheels car track delivered to the house. Oh, God. Now, like when we was talking about parenting, we were saying they need to teach you how to read bills and do taxes and stuff at school. Oh, hell no. They need to teach you how to put these car tracks together, I'm telling you, because that was like a workout.
I don't remember the last time I put a car track together, but I remember, I know the feeling. I do.
It
I
was
feel it like it was a.
tough going. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out
Did
my
you read the
computer.
instructions? Because I'm gonna tell you, I am 110% all man, and I always try to put stuff together without the instructions.
OMG, me too.
Oh, okay.
But not with things like that. I had to read the instructions. It was
Mm.
just mind blowing. But I did it. And
Congrats.
we have now got a Hot Wheels track, literally virtually the size of the room.
Has he played with it yet?
Oh my god, he hasn't stopped. Oh my goodness, we just may potentially have an intruder at some point. I'm just going to have to fess up. So I came to work with my mum today, and obviously we still got to do the show. So the deal was I come to work with my mum, and she watches Alfie while we do the show. Um, he's gone now, but he did just burst into the room. um, so yeah, this is what we mean. We're never missing the show. You get it as it is,
Mm-mm.
raw.
No. Raw and
So
uncut. This is raw and
exactly.
uncut.
So yeah, apart from that, Alfie had a birthday. We had our podcast award on Tuesday, which
Yes, yes, we had our podcast
unfortunately we
award.
didn't win. But we had a great time. We had a
Our
lovely
after
time.
party was our after party was.
The
You would have
bomb.
thought we won. You would
Yeah,
have thought we won.
we did. We did win.
We did win.
We are winners.
I mean, we ain't like the new age winners where like everybody gets something. See, this is what we call real life where like you don't win
Don't get
and it
nothing.
inspires you to be better so that when you win, so when you get an opportunity to get another award, you work just as hard to get it.
Do you know what? We didn't even get our BFH bus fare home. We had to walk. We got
Yeah.
nothing.
I don't know if they thumb it anymore.
Who's thumbing? Oh, hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Anyway, if anyone, I just want to say thanks to everyone that joined our after party, by the way. It was a live stream on Instagram, meant to be 10 minutes, turned into 2 hours, 20 minutes. But people raised a glass with us.
Yes, they were really happy to see that we weren't as poor sports as most people thought we would have been.
As I thought you would have been with that pout, man. You seriously were feeling some type of way about that.
I sure was. I ain't even going front. I sure was. I felt some type of way. I just felt like we should have won it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Uh, the lady who won it, she won it fair and square because we went through our competitions podcast, and there was about only one person that we felt as though could beat us, and she did.
She did.
And by all fairness, we ain't mad at that. But like I said, this ain't the new generation of everybody gets something. This just makes us even want to go harder, so that when there'll be no denying that we are the shiznit.
Okay, well, I've just got two more points to make. One is I've got a bone to pick with you because during the live after party, I needed to go to the loo a couple of times, and you kept saying I couldn't hold my drink. Now, that's got nothing to do with being drunk. I just needed the loo. You, however, were totally hungover the next day to the point where we couldn't even do our Wednesday meeting. So I think you'll find actually you can't hold your drink.
I can't believe I can't believe you put me on blast just that fast.
You outed me on live in front of the world saying I couldn't hold my drink because I needed the loo. So this is karma.
Did you just put me on blast?
Okay, wait for the second bit. My second point is I don't know how, but I actually sustained an injury.
Oh my God.
I broke a nail.
That
And it's
little
not even like they're fake. These are mine. And I broke one. Look at
toe,
that. It's like a little tiny stump. How? I don't know. But
pinky toe out. That looked like a regular nail to me. I don't know. Maybe
what do
it's
you mean
just
a
me.
regular nail? Look at these gems. Do you know how much work these take? And now look at it.
No, I got nubs.
Yeah,
Look at
because
these.
you're a man.
These
You ain't meant to
nubs.
have nails.
I'm
Men
happy
ain't
they
meant to have nails
clean.
or long hair. That's as simple as it goes.
I'm happy I threw them up there and my nails was clean.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I got nubs. So
But anyway, yeah, that was the week, the show, the award, Alfie's birthday. In the news, before you tell us about your week, they're just saying that they've got yet another vaccine 90% effective against the new strain. You know, I mean, you know, how many vaccines are they going to have to come out with to kill this? I don't really know,
as
but
long as they free, I'm good.
and they're just about to lock it down that nobody can enter from Dubai or United Arab Emirates or whatever it's called, Dubai, because apparently there's a new strain over there. So they're locking it down that nobody can enter the country from Dubai now.
Dubai's a nice city too.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, they could have just let me go there and then lock it down. I'd have rather been over there on lockdown than here.
Yeah,
At least I could have
nice.
topped up on me tan. Anyway, Richalicious, what's happening in the wonderful world of the US of A this week?
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's colder than Brick City outside. I actually wore a jacket vest yesterday.
Whoa there,
It
a
went a
jacket
little,
vest.
yeah, my little. It's a
You
blue.
mean a gilet?
Yes, Chile. And I went outside. It was sunny out, so I just went outside, jumped in my car, went to work. I went to get my lunch. It was so cold, it changed my whole attitude. I was just like, I'm underdressed. I was like, oh. It took the wind out of my sails. I was like, goodness gracious. So it is cold to the point to where in Ohio, I just got a call from Ohio. I mean, we get announcements through my job where the what's name went down. So
What's
I
the
don't
name?
even know if I'm just gonna be sitting at work just twiddling my thumbs, or
What's
they'll
the
send
what's
me
the
home.
what's the name?
Huh?
You said the what's the name went down.
Oh,
What's the name?
the mother. I want to say. I always say motherboard. It's the computer system that controls the warehouse. The whole system is down.
Oh, so you're praying for a day off?
I'm praying to be. I'd rather get paid and just sit at work. But
Hmm.
if they do send me home, I'm down.
But surely if they send you home, it's on them, not you. So why should you use your holiday?
No, I'm not going to use my holiday.
Oh,
They're
good.
just going to
Okay.
send us home.
Oh,
Or I
good.
said I don't mind sitting at work doing nothing.
Hmm. Either way.
And then on other news, um, we had an award show on Tuesday.
Oh my God, did we? How
And
was
it was
that?
beautiful. We got dressed to impress.
Whoop, whoop.
Um, and I think there needs to be a suggestion box. That's all I got to say about it. I think the whole thing should have been on Zoom
Mm-hmm.
so that everybody could see each other, and then bump elbows like you get a chance to see other podcasters except just seeing them when they win.
Okay, I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie. The lady posted it on Facebook and it was open for anybody to go into the Facebook Live and watch the awards. One of my friends I didn't know did that. We had a telephone conversation last night. She said, "Oh, Sophia, watch the awards." She said, and to be honest, literally like 15, 20 minutes in, I said to Doug, that's her husband, this is a bit dodgy. She said, because everybody that's winning is thanking the woman who's organized it. And then a little while later, she was like, I realized that's because they were her clients. Like she runs a podcasting business.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she said that. I mean, we thought that. And even to be fair, the woman said, "Oh, I don't mean it to seem like it's a fluke, but that everybody is my client that's winning, you know." But I
Yeah.
liked that somebody else picked up on that, not just us.
Yeah, I wasn't going to point that out because I knew you were going to share that. Um, yeah, so I suggest there should be a suggestion box so you can put some stuff in because she did have an after party on Zoom where I think she should have had the whole thing on Zoom
Yeah.
so that other people can see other people because we couldn't really. I mean, they had like a news feed on the one side, so you can text and
Yeah.
see other stuff like that. But I kind of wanted to rub elbows with other people, like see their expressions, see what everybody was wearing.
But
You know what I mean?
the other thing that in your words had me feeling some type of way is the people that won knew they won before the even award ceremony because the people that couldn't make it had a pre-recorded speech.
Yeah, now that did sting a little bit. That did sting a little bit. That stung a lot. I ain't even gonna front. That stung a lot. Um, what else? Then we had our Instagram party, which we had our own after party, which was extremely, extremely fun. I
I loved
must.
it. And do you know why the main reason I loved it is because it was literally like a version of the show that we're doing now, but all of our watchers that were online interacted
And it
with
was our
us.
faithfuls too. It was our faithfuls too. They jumped online.
I
We had
know.
one young lady that was on the whole
Esther went and got a glass and joined us with the drink,
just says, "Oh,
come on.
let me get a cup. Let me get a cup. Just get a cup."
But okay,
Uh,
I think we were going to save it to the end, but I'm just going to bust it in there
yeah,
now.
I think we should wait till the end. What is going on in the news on this side of the pond? This side of the pond. We have a second impeachment of our beloved post president that starts on February 8th. A lot of people are griping and complaining about it. Oh, well, see how that turns
Hmm.
out. And then
Has
there's still,
anyone heard anything from him? Because the 20th was when Matey went into the house, right? So has the orange one caused any trouble since then, or has he been
oh, yeah,
quiet?
he's trying to start his own political party. This man just amazes me on the things, on the time that he has. Like, he ain't got nothing better to do. Just say you lost, man. Man, I'm glad. I mean, it's refreshing that we have back to boring politics. We have a press secretary now. She comes out, she says her little spill, and then she goes on about her business. That's what I remember. That's boring politics for me. Not tweeting, not Instagramming, not getting on YouTube, White House, and doing all these like videos and stuff. You got a press secretary, put her out there, put that business out there. It's just refreshing that we don't have to deal with all this nonsense. And then you got all the conspiracy theorists going through the roof. They even got a woman. They got a woman. I think she's a Republican. She did. They got her on the news. I mean, they just thought. I don't know who threw her under the bus, but they sure enough did. And man, they said she needs to be up out. They need to get her up out. She is a radical for real. They got a. There was a high school shooting years ago, and the one of the survivors of the shooting, she's harassing a teenage boy, just walking down the street, just calling him a coward and all kinds of stuff. This man just survived a school shooting. Oh, it was crazy.
Weird.
It's been going crazy on and up in the
Sounds it.
Politics world. It's going crazy.
Hmm.
Vaccines. Um, and for let me just do a news flash
Go on. Flash it up.
as far as the death toll. The death toll is never going to go down. So I wish they would stop scaring people with the whole death toll. Guess what? The death toll is not going to go down. So telling us, oh, there's another 10,000 people dead or another 10,000 people died this week. Guess what? People are going to die. I don't like that they're trying to scare us into, how about just tell us that the virus is going away. I am so over this death toll stuff. The only thing that's going to go down is the infection. I want to see the infection numbers go down. That's all I want to hear. I'm so over it because you're just stoking fear in people.
And as
With this
much as
whole,
I agree with you about the scaremongering, because I've said that from day one, this is just our opinion. Just getting that out there.
yeah, just my opinion on both sides. Because you mean y'all can't even walk the streets. That's ridiculous. But my thing is, are people getting in trouble for going out? Because here in the States, we get like there's some states and some cities that are finding people for
Yeah,
parties
we've
and
had
everything.
that. Somebody got fined. They had a baby shower, and only I want to say yesterday or this morning, I saw on the news. You know, Rita Ora, the singer,
Mhm.
she had a big party and got done because there was loads of people there. So it's going
She got shut
down.
down. Yeah, so I just wanted to know if that was because there's a guy on Instagram that I follow, and he's a comedian. His name is Dion Cole, and he had me howling one day. He got on live and was like, "Where is everybody partying?" He says, "Where's all these trips?" And we were saying the same thing.
Hmm.
How is everybody going to beaches and all kinds of stuff and parties? And he says, "I'm sitting in the house." He says, "I'm scared to
Exactly.
go out." So
Totally
I'm
agree.
not a comedian.
There was one house in the next road from me at home that they had I don't know what they had, a party or a gathering or something. There was like 20 people there, and the old Bill went round and hooked everyone out. I don't know if anyone got fined, but the police was certainly called by somebody and went round there and hooked them out.
Yes.
Anyway,
Anywho,
fun day Friday.
Fun Day Friday.
Whoop, whoop. What is
And
it today?
since we had such a lovely time on Tuesday, we only figured that it would be only fair and right and fitting if we talked about beverages, libation.
Alcoholic beverages.
Yes. We're going to talk about our favorites.
Yeah. Well, to
Uh,
be fair, I'm just going to go straight in. I've got loads of favorites. Depends what mood I'm in.
Me too. Guess what? I can get bougie or I can get real hood. I can get 40-ounce hood.
Not 80% proof like on Tuesday.
Oh my God. 80 proof is good, but I can get that malt liquor in too. Y'all got 40 ounces there?
40 ounces. What do you mean?
It's a 40 bottle. It's about this.
Oh, a
It's
big
about
one?
yay tall. Let me bracket it by yay tall.
Yeah.
They like $1. They about 250 here.
Yeah, we got big ones.
Brown paper bag.
Only tramps
Oh.
drink it out of brown paper bags.
Hmm.
Only tramps and homeless people drink out of brown paper bags here.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll be a homeless person for a
You're
day
going to be
because
a bum with your can of white lightning.
can of white. What is white lightning?
It's like really cheap. I don't know if it's beer or cider, but it's really nasty. It's all they can
Is it
afford.
like is it like Mad Dog 2020?
What? What? No, that's your shot, ain't it? You can have different flavors.
No, Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, there is different flavors, but it's the cheapest liquor around.
Yeah, but it burns your throat, right? Is it that one?
I don't know if it burns your throat. I haven't had it in a while,
Maybe
so
it's just if you drink it and you shouldn't be.
I don't know. But if it burns your throat, that means it's killing everything going down. That's
Get
all
in
I'm
there.
saying.
Who needs mouthwash when you got 2020?
Oh, who needs a cold with a sore throat?
See, now I'm telling you, the most recent time I've had alcohol like that was when 2019 I went to Ukraine to a family wedding and they make their own vodka, right? Wow,
Ooh,
I
that's
couldn't
like
drink that.
moonshine here. Y'all got moonshine?
I don't know what that is. And that,
Yeah. It's a home brew you can start your car with, and people drink it. I got about 2 or 3 bottles of moonshine
well,
downstairs.
I'm sure that you could start your car with it, but I couldn't drink it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they drink vodka like it's water there, and it's neat. And literally, so when you get there, they're like, "Oh, do you want a drink? What do you want?" It's like, okay, I had coffee. With my coffee, here comes a glass. Oh, by the way, you got a shot of vodka with it, so you have to do the vodka and the coffee. What do you want to drink with your meal? Wine. Okay, well here's your vodka. And as soon as that vodka's gone, somebody's there to refill it
Ugh,
constantly.
I'd have threw up. That's just too
Listen,
much.
I'm going to give you a secret, and I hope no one there is listening and gets offended. But what happened in the end was my uncle, who I went with, Uncle Fester, he doesn't drink alcohol, right? So he was there with his Diet Pepsi, and I said to him, "Oh, can I just have half a glass?" You know, thinking, I've got to take the edge off with my wine and vodka. So after two shots, right, I'd take the vodka and then I'd hold it in my mouth and get the Coke and I'd spit it in the glass with the Coke rather than drinking it because I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it.
Uh, did you just said you spit in a bottle?
No, in the glass. I had a glass of Coke. So I
Spit it
put,
in the Coke.
yeah.
Why didn't you just drink it and then chase it with the Coke?
Because then I'd be like you were on Tuesday, totally off my face.
And again, you were just steady taking pot shots at me. Anywho, give me your top 5
Ooh.
favorite drinks.
Disaronno,
Di Serrano.
Jack Daniels, brandy, either Cavoisier or Remy Martin, one of those two.
Ooh.
Oh, I got two more. Rosé wine, only pink wine. Um,
Dessert wines.
White Grenache Blossom Hill is the best one. Oh,
I don't even know what that is. What
you
is
probably don't have
Grenache?
that. And what's my fifth one?
I thought you
Oh,
just said it was
no,
Grenache.
that was the name of the wine. White Grenache Blossom
Oh,
Hill. One more. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is difficult because I like Baileys, but I also like peach schnapps, and
fingers
I
are like a
also like
camel
Malibu.
spider. Just
Um, can I say cocktails and have that?
yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
Cocktail.
Let's go in cocktails.
Okay, go for it. Just any type of cocktail.
No, I like pina coladas, my favorite.
All right, cool. There you go. That's 5.
I like sex on the beach.
Oh my god, that's 6.
Strawberry daiquiri, that's also really nice.
Oh my god, that's really nice. I am a Scotch drinker by trade.
Okay, so this is your five. Scotch. What else?
Do you want to know the brand or?
Oh, sorry. As you were.
Well, we'll just put Glen. Well, Belvini is number 1. Then you have Glenlivet, and then you got to go with my Long Island iced tea.
So that's
Bah!
two. You've got.
There's a certain brand I only drink too. It's called.
Hold on. You've gone to three. I thought one was Scotch, one was Long Island iced tea. That's
I
only
named
two.
2 scotches.
It's all right. Scotch comes under the same umbrella, so you still got three left.
Okay, Long Island iced teas.
Mm-hmm.
Scotch, Long Island iced teas. Then you have a Tom Collins, which is a mixed drink. And then you have
Tom Collins, that sounds like an aftershave, can I just say, but
that is really, really good. Captain and Coke.
Captain Morgan, yeah.
That's a classic one when you just chilling.
You got one
And
more.
and then for a shot, you gotta have Fireball.
Fireball? What's that?
Yeah. It's a cinnamon shot.
Yeah, but
Woo!
or like
Yeah.
what? Is it vodka? What is
No,
it?
it's liquor. It's a cinnamon liquor. It's called Fireball.
Why is it called Fireball? Does it burn your throat?
Because it tastes like, you ever have a Fireball candy
No,
back
what's
in the
that?
day? It's like a cinnamon candy that was really hot. It was like a red,
Like a gobstopper.
yeah, it looked like a gobstopper, but it was a little smaller and it was red. And when you sucked on
There's
it,
a little
it was
seed
really
inside.
no,
Oh, I thought you was not talking about like aniseed balls. I used to
no,
love them.
no seeds, honey. It's just a hard candy that tasted really cinnamon like, and they called it a Fireball because after a while it burned.
Oh.
And it tastes just like that. So I guess that's why it's called Fireball.
I like to go to like we have a vodka bar chain called Revolutions, and they do like all different flavored vodkas. Bubblegum one is
Huh?
really nice. That's my
Mm.
favorite.
Well, here, there's a lot of pop up breweries now. Now that the clubs are gone, here, they've replaced them with a lot of breweries. That means everybody's got their own type of beer. And I should have added that as one of my fives. I do love beer too.
This is what I mean. There's just so many favorites. It depends on the mood. Me personally, I ain't a beer or lager drinker. I think it's disgusting.
Oh yeah, have you had Guinness?
No, thank you. That is not. That's rank.
So you don't drink any beer at all. No
Nah,
light beer.
beer, lager, ale. Ugh.
I'm gonna tell you the cheapest stuff here is Natty Ice, and it's just disgusting.
Natty ice.
Hmm.
What is that? A beer?
It's a beer. It's disgusting.
Okay, let me ask you.
It's cheap though.
Do you think beer tastes better in a glass bottle or out of the pump?
Draft is always the best.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the CO2. I don't know, but a cold draft beer just sets the mood. I have a double tap kegerator, so like in the summertime, we gets it in.
Okay, let me ask you this much then. Have you ever not put a glass there and just poured it straight into your mouth?
No,
Oh my God,
I'm an
you have
adult.
to do that.
I'm
How
an
could you not?
adult,
That would
and
have
I
been the
like to.
first thing
I
I'd have
like
done.
no because I have guests, and nobody wants to put their lips. Or I don't.
Okay,
I
well
wish somebody would put their lips
just do it on
or
your
their
own.
mouth
You don't your
to
mouth
a
don't have to touch it. Like it could be there and just like go underneath it.
no, ma'am. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I'm funny like that. No, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I
That's
ain't
your
even done
move.
that with a Slurpee machine. No. Mm-mm. You know how you watch those movies where they just be like, "Oh no."
Listen, I'm telling you for a fact, when we've made it big and we're rich, I'm having one of those Mr. Whoopi ice cream machines in my kitchen, and that's the first thing I'm doing. Pumping that ice cream straight in.
She's saying soft serve, people. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, Mr.
Soft serve
Whoopi.
ice cream machine. Now we do have a Sweet Frogs here. If we're gonna get the ice cream,
You
we
have
got
what?
Sweet Frog. Sweet Frog. That's the name of the ice cream parlor.
Sweet frogs. We don't.
Oh, it is delicious.
Hey,
And then they
don't.
got different. I think it's a frozen yogurt place, to be
Oh, I love
honest.
frozen yogurt. We got one of them called Snog.
Anywho, I love mixed drinks too.
Jaeger
Um,
bomb? How about Jaeger bomb? Do you like them?
yes. Hmm.
I love them.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a big Jaeger fan though, because Jaeger to me tastes like black licorice. And the only way to drink Jaeger is it's got to be like really cold. That's why they put it in that like
Red
Jaeger
Bull.
machine. Hmm.
Is that how you have a Jaeger bomb there? Like here, it's a shot of Jaeger and then in a glass of Red Bull, and you
Yeah,
dip it in and down it.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is gross because I don't really like Red Bull. I had one of those. I had a bad experience with some Red Bull, so and alcohol. To me, those don't mix to me.
Yes, loads of people have said that you shouldn't do it, but they do taste nice. I ain't gonna lie.
I've done it. Don't get me wrong. I've done it, but I shouldn't have done it. And it's
Okay, let me ask you another question. If you had to choose tequila or Zambuca?
ooh, tequila. Me and Jose Cuervo are friends.
No Zambuca?
Me and Don Julio are friends.
I feel like Zambuca don't burn as much on the way down.
Zambuca tastes disgusting.
I
Okay?
yeah, I think. It's like aniseedy, ain't it?
Huh?
It's like an aniseed flavour.
I don't know. It don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had Sambuca and it's nice, but it ain't as good as Jose. Jose and Don
Would you
Julio.
ever eat the worm out the bottom?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Because
Maggot it is.
guess what they say it's good for?
I don't know. What is it good for?
The motion in the ocean. If
No.
you know what I
What,
mean.
eating the maggot out the bottom of tequila?
That's what they
Is it
say.
what is it? An aphrodisiac or something?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what they say. I don't know. Rumor has it.
Would you chew it or would you just swallow it straight down?
I don't know. It depends on how drunk I am. If I'm drunk, I like to
Or
show
would you
off.
bite the head off and be like, oh, look what I'm eating?
Yo, I shouldn't be telling on myself, but I've had pictures of people taking pictures of me putting popcorn in my belly button. So I know I was
And
trashed.
then eating it.
Probably so. I don't remember.
See, and you say I can't handle my drink. There's
No,
no
I'm a
way on
party
God's given earth I'd be
animal.
putting anything in my belly button or
I'm
eating
a
any maggots.
I'm a party animal. Okay.
You can do it without eating maggots. Jeez. Oof.
Well, I don't even think they put worms in tequila anymore.
Well, I've seen them floating and bobbing about in the bottom in the shop.
And then on top of that, I was told when I lived in Texas, that ain't even tradition. That ain't even tradition. That tequila in
Maggot, it's a
the
maggot.
worm in the tequila. That they said that ain't even tradition. That ain't even original. That ain't even original. I was in Texas and they got a place in San Antonio called Little Mexico, and I went there and had some real tequila. I mean, like aged tequila. I had someone hold my hand and got me back to where I needed to go because that's how trashed I was.
Oh
I
my
was just like,
God.
oh me, I know where I'm going.
Okay, let me ask you, are you a wine drinker?
Yes, I love wine, but see, I'm bougie when it comes to wine. My wine got to go with my meal.
Okay,
If I'm
so
going out
you
to eat or
do you
something,
prefer red, white, or pink?
I like them all.
I don't like red. The only time I've ever had a nice red wine was when I went on holiday to Egypt. And the only reason I drank it is because the manager sent a bottle over for me and my aunt, complimentary, and we felt bad. So we cracked it open. And it was actually really nice. I haven't found a nice one here. I find them really dry and they coat your teeth.
Oh, what kind
Mm.
of wine you got? Yeah, that's if you're drinking the whole bottle by yourself. Your teeth might might be lips might be a little pink or purple or red. Um, but no, here because I always wanted to be a chef and I went another direction. But they said with red meat you have red wine.
Hmm.
With white wine you have fish or chicken.
See, now, is it that
Mhm.
they say you shouldn't put red wine in the fridge? You should drink it at room temperature.
Yes.
Mm.
And then they say that like your peach wines, the blush wines, they call them dessert wines.
Only if they're sweet. Dessert wine's only sweet. You can have white dessert wine. It's a sweet one.
Yeah, Pinot Grigio. Well, Riesling is a sweet wine.
I don't
And
think
then
Pinot
Pinot
Grigio is
Grigio is like
sweet.
a dry, semi-dry wine.
I don't really like dry wine. I like sweet fruity ones.
Dessert
Um,
wines. Moscato.
oop, pink's my favourite. Pink hand down. Then white, no red. But yeah, I don't like dry ones. I do like me in the summertime though, when you want to have a drink but you're not on a session. I like me a wine spritzer, you know, like with either pink or white wine topped up with a bit of lemonade. Like me some spritzers.
Okay. You talking about like a mimosa? Like orange juice and champagne?
I'm talking about wine and lemonade. It's called a spritzer, but
That's
you know,
pizza.
it's a similar concept.
Okay. Now, you know what? You did send me a bottle of Hobgoblin, which was a beer from England.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you what I compare it to. I meant to do a TikTok about it, but you know what I compare it to? I compare it to our Goose Island. It's a beer here. It's an IPA, and I drank it, and I felt like if I'd have closed my eyes, I'd have been drinking a Goose Island.
See, now to be fair, you probably didn't do a TikTok because you downed it eventually in
Yeah,
one
because it was
go.
delicious. I was like, this. I still got the bottle downstairs. It's
Um,
delicious.
but I only sent you that one because in the town where I live, there's a pub called the Hobgoblin.
Mhm.
So, you know,
That's their beer.
yeah.
I ain't mad at 'em. We got a lot of beers here. We got
Oh, don't get it twisted. There's heaps here, and I don't know a good one from a bad one. Couldn't
I
tell
don't
you.
know either. But I know there's some terrible beers here and there's some really good beers here. Me personally, we have a Pennsylvania brewed beer called Yingling.
Yingland.
Yep, Yingling, and
Oh,
it is
Yingling.
delicious. Yes. It's Yingling Lager. Then they got Yingling Light, and now they got this new one called Yingling Flight.
OMG, the
Oh,
yawn is back. Okay, let me ask you
yes.
another question then. Is there any one particular drink, alcoholic, cocktail, liquor, beer, whatever, that makes you ill or more hungover than any other? Jim
I'm gonna tell you, there's one alcohol I will never drink again, and it's called Jim Beam. It's a
Beam, that's a whiskey, ain't it?
Yeah, and I tell you, I'm gonna tell you a brief story. I was in the military. I'm not even gonna tell you where I was stationed at, but I lost my loving mind. I woke up the next morning and they were like, "Bro, you were on like 101." I'm running around with no shirt on. I'm cussing people out, ready to fight, hiding in the bushes. I felt like Pookie when he smoked that wet weed, just day just. And I kid you not, I'll never drink it again. Mm-mm.
Really?
I woke up with the worst. I mean, I woke up with the worst headache, and my whole inside of my body felt like a Sahara desert. But I mean, and I had to apologize to people because I remember one guy telling me he's going to call the MPs on me. You'll be in the brig.
Maybe it was the
I
popcorn in
have
the
them
belly
put you in
button.
the brig, huh?
Maybe it was the popcorn in the belly button.
No, it wasn't that night. I know exactly where I was at. I was in Oklahoma when we did that one. I was wild. Hmm. We had some good times. See, one thing about drinking, for me, that is, I don't consider myself an angry uh drunk.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
No, I love to fight, but yeah, I'm
See,
more of a lover.
I
I
um
get mushy.
yeah, but my thing is, even if I'm drunk, look at this light that's coming in. Love this old
Dope, right?
lighting. Um, I always remember everything as soon as I
Yes,
wake up.
me too. Now let me explain something. I used to hate when fellas would say, "Oh, I was drunk last night. That wasn't me." No, that's you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I gets it in, and and this is just for me. I hate when guys say they don't remember stuff. I will remember. I might not remember it like soon as I get up, but once I started sobering up, everything comes back
Oh,
to
see,
me.
yours comes back gradually, whereas as soon as I wake up, I know this is what happened.
No, I gotta have me a cup of coffee, go to the loo, have me a greasy burger.
This is the next question. What is your go-to hangover cure, like food or drink?
A hangover cure for me is curling up in the fetus position, drinking Gatorade.
See, I'm not gonna lie.
And
When
having something as greasy as
yeah,
possible.
I'm not gonna lie. When I've been drunk and I'm hungover, I just want to eat shite. You know, whether it be a burger, whether it be pizza, you just want to eat rubbish food. And do you know what? I don't generally drink full fat Coke. I only drink Diet Coke. But the last time I went out, we went into lockdown on the Tuesday. It was the Friday before with one of my best friends, Roy, and we were hammered. Like we went to one of these Revolution vodka bars, and I went and I said to her, "Oh, I'll have a bubblegum one." I think he wanted coffee. She was like, "Okay, well, it's £4 for two, or you can have six for £6." Yes, let's have six. We did that. I don't know how many times, as well as our normal drink, you know, like Disaronno or Captain Morgan's. I think he was drinking. So we were wasted. Now that hangover the next day, I could not even open my eyes. Good job he drove the first part of the way back because I couldn't open my eyes and I was sick in a carrier bag. Um, and we stopped at a garage because petrol station, garage, whatever, because he wanted to get another carrier bag and he bought a bottle of full fat Coke and he said, "Here, drink this." And I was like, "I don't drink full fat Coke." He said, "I'm telling you, it will do the trick." Lo and behold, it did the trick. Maybe it was the sugar. I don't know.
Well, what's the worst drink you can't have? I told you mine. What's yours?
um, if I mix wine, like if I start on pink and then change to white, it's game over.
Game
And I
over.
only know that because I went to a quiz night once with my mum and her friend, and me and her friend was sharing a bottle of pink. I think we had two bottles of pink. When we went to get another one, the barmaid said, "Oh, sorry, we haven't got any pink left." And she said, "It's all right, we'll have white." So we had like two bottles of white after that. That was not a great. The next day wasn't great. Then it shouldn't mix. Um, it used to be vodka, but I think after going to Ukraine, my body just, got used to it.
Now, let me ask you another question. I was in Germany and I had a beer there. And I remember getting, you know how like you're conversating with people and they give you a beer at the bar. This is when you were allowed to go to the bar. And I grabbed it and I drank it. And I was like, what kind of stuff is this? This tastes like pedal, like it's warm. And the guy goes, ha, ha, ha. You American, huh? I was like, yeah. And he was like, we don't drink our beer cold. So over there, I know you don't drink beer, but I know you probably have friends who do drink beer. Do they drink it cold or warm?
Here,
Room temperature. Yeah.
it's generally cold. Like sometimes when you could go to the bars, some of the taps on the bar have actually got like ice on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how cold it is.
Oh, because
But
I
are
know.
you saying about the Germans? They have their wine hot. You know, like at Christmas, it's called Glühwein, and they have hot wine. It's red, but it tastes horrible. It's rank, and I only know that because my grandma was German. But yeah, they have hot wine. But
Mm.
something's just come back to me. You know, when we was talking about our favourite five, I forgot about a absolute beaut. Extra dry martini, straight, just on ice. I love it. I could drink it till the cows come home. Slips down way too easy.
Now, if we're going to go there on my birthday, I had a chocolate Godiva
What?
martini. You know, Godiva chocolate?
No.
It's a type of brand of chocolate. And here at Hershey, you know, the land of chocolate, there's a restaurant inside the Hershey Hotel Resort.
Hmm.
And I had a chocolate martini, extra chocolate. I swear to goodness, I had about maybe six of those bad boys on my birthday. Delicious. Now, one thing, and then they give you a Hershey kiss instead of an olive. It's a Hershey kiss. You go in there. What? Ooh.
Does it melt in the drink, or you got to scoop it out and eat it?
Scoop it out and eat it. It's stuck in the little plastic thing. You just
Oh, they didn't open it.
no. It's open. You know the little like a toothpick with your olive,
Oh, okay, like a
the
cocktail
little
stick.
plastic sword. Just pop, pop. Oh my God, they were delicious. Um, but yeah, so when you get intoxicated, are you an angry person? Or are you in a
No.
party person? Or are you one of them sappy, just like start crying and
Oh no, I'm
I
a
love you,
dancer.
man. I love you, man.
No, I'm a lover and a dancer. That's me.
Okay. Okay.
I love to do me some two-step moves. Yeah. Crank
I'm
the
gonna tell
music
you
up.
right now, I miss those days when we used to club because I used to get tore up. And you know, once you get on the dance floor, you on the dance floor dancing to everything too. It could be the robot. You just be like,
I won't go that far.
and just go to town. And then guess what? You sweat out half the alcohol.
Exactly. Exactly.
You sweat. I mean, I used to be like this on the dance floor. Woo, woo.
Exactly. And then you got to go and get something to eat afterwards.
Oh
Always.
yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you, that's one thing I miss.
See here,
After the club, food.
the
The
main thing
diner,
that people
Capital Diner.
the main thing that people get after a night out at a nightclub here is a kebab. There's loads of kebab shops or kebab van.
Street food. That's street food.
Yeah, well, kebab, if
Yeah.
that's what you want to call it, street food.
I'm gonna tell you, you can get a kebab on the street, or here, everybody hangs out at the Capitol Diner,
What do they
and
do?
that's where I'm talking about. Every I don't care what club you go to, you end up at the Capitol Diner. And I remember back in the day, that's where you used to kick your game, just be like, "Hey, what's up? I saw you at the club earlier. How about my friends with your friends?" And we can make this a whole party. Just boom. That or you run into your own man, or you run into some friends, and it almost be like high school. You run into like so many people you went to school with, or oh my god, the Capitol Diner used to be
It's
where
then
it's.
like an after party.
Oh my god, after party. What? You watch. Look, there be fights. There be car accidents. There'd be Capitol Diner is where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Hmm. I mean, and when I was younger, it was Denny's, and it was a restaurant. It's a 20. I don't know if it's not 24 hours anymore. I think it used to be 24 hours. And we used to sit up in there and act a fool. And what was your? Okay, let me ask you a question. What is your drunk food?
Drunk food,
You have to have like, I mean, hangover food is different, but what is the drunk food you got to have?
chips with cheese.
Chips.
Chips as in, oh,
Potatoes, we got it. I
yeah,
got you.
like
French fries.
fat French fries to you, but with cheese on top. Oh, yes, that is the one.
Mm,
Yours?
that does sound good. I like breakfast food for me. Breakfast food, but then we used to have this place called, I don't know if it's still there, Stage on Her. Yeah, it's still there. But they used to have broke karaoke. And I'm going to tell you what broke karaoke is.
Please
You
do.
get in for free, okay? All the drinks as well. They got a certain drink that you can buy for $1. And you just sign up for karaoke. And then, you're singing and you're drinking. I remember me and my cousin had a whole table full of these dollar drinks. And I'm going to tell you what the food was. There was this little Spanish lady used to sit outside the club selling beef and cheese patties.
Ooh,
What? 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 And she got all my money.
that's
I
it.
was like, oh. And you be so drunk, you be like, let me get that beef and cheese patty. Let me get a couple of them bad boys. And they be nice and warm and hot. Oh my God. But if it ain't that, it's breakfast food for me. I gotta have me some waffles or some French toast and some
I
eggs.
mean, I'm not gonna front. I miss a good night out, man. I miss a good dance. I miss a good bit of music, drink, chat, laugh. Boy,
Man, one of those days. Now these young folks don't know how to party, man. I remember one time I went to the club. I was all dressed up. I looked like somebody's dad. I was like, I looked out of place like a mug. They was just like, "Hey, what's going on, sir?" I was like, "You call me sir?" A
uh,
sweater on. I like I just came from church. I was
you
just
had a
like,
sweater on in a club.
"Oh my god!" I was so overly dressed.
Lord have
I think I was
mercy.
coming from something, and I was just like, "Oh, the club is hopping," and we rode up in there, and I was like, "I look like somebody's dead." They was bumping into me like, "Hey, excuse me, sir." I was like, "Sir, I'm the same age as you, chump." And then, and it didn't even help that I'm like tall too. So, I stand out. I even knew the bouncer. She was like, "Oh my God, Rich, how you doing?" She patted me down. She was like, "Boy, you look nice." I was like, "Oh my God." Like I just came from Bible study.
Lesson learned. Don't
Those
wear a
was the
don't
days.
wear a jumper to a nightclub. Now, I'm conscious that the time is ticking as much as I love reminiscing and talking about alcohol because I miss going out, but we need to squeeze in our series.
Oh yes.
Well, you
For
always
you
forget about
people,
this every week so far. You forget about the series.
I do. I'm gonna tell you the series we talking about now though.
Go forth.
Killing Eve. Oh my
Killing
gosh, I
Eve.
love Killing Eve.
Now, what you said was, I'm going to take your line and say it, is you said, anyone who watched the film Ava that we reviewed like 2 weeks ago, if you liked it, then you'll love Killing Eve.
Yes. It's about this lady. It's about a female assassin who's kind of losing it. And there's another lady who,
It's got the lady from Grey's Anatomy.
yeah, the Asian woman.
Yeah.
Now, the Asian woman started out as a reporter, I think, and she gets fired, but she's been tracking these assassins, and the cops and them think it's a man, and she knows for a fact it's a woman because she's been tracking, and then she gets hired undercover to track this woman, and this woman is vicious. Vicious.
Hi, Alfie.
Look at this. Look at
Live and
Alfie.
direct, folks. That's how we do it here.
This is how we do it. Alfie, we are doing something, buddy.
Mommy's doing a show. Wait, don't find.
Alfie. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi.
Live and
Hi.
direct.
He didn't
Can't
even
get
say
any
hi to
better.
me. Chump. Killing Eve
Killing Eve.
is all that and then
And do you know
some.
what I liked about it? The woman who played the assassin, I'm really sorry, I can't remember her name. She's been in a couple of things, but I never really saw her into that. But after I watched that, I thought, oh my God, she is such a great actress. Like she changed her voice and accent up literally at the flick of a
No.
switch.
When
What?
I say, and I like movies like this, but this is a series. I thought when I first watched it, I was like, man, this could be like a movie if they really wanted to. But it's good that it's a series because I'm talking about she's vicious.
Her
Oh,
name her
she's
name's
vicious.
Villanelle, but
Hmm?
her name's Villanelle. I
She's
mean,
vicious.
I'll take credit because I did tell you about Killing Eve. So if you think it's
Yes.
great,
Now you
more
want to
power to
find Killing Eve here on Hulu. Where would they find Killing Eve over there?
either on BBC iPlayer. Um, I need to
Yeah,
check.
because it is a BBC show, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, BBC iPlayer, which is available to everybody. It might be on Netflix. I need to check, but yeah,
It's
definitely on
not
there.
on that. It used to be on Netflix. It's not on Netflix here. I
I
don't know.
thought they had only certain series on Netflix, like one, two, and I think there's 4 series or 5. I feel like
I'm
it
gonna look
making
for it
ourselves sound
because
like we
it
didn't do our
is
research.
because I've been watching it on Hulu.
I don't even know what Hulu is.
It's just like another streaming service like Amazon Prime or Netflix.
Okay.
And what they do, they specialize in television shows pretty much. Like if you're missing like This Is Us or you
Oh,
want to watch certain stuff, they have like say like if you miss an episode of
like
Killing,
catch up TV.
yeah, you can watch it like next day on Hulu if you
Julio
missed it.
Mondulio. All
Hmm.
right, so Killing Eve, folks, get amongst it. Let us know what
Yes.
you think. We
Oh
LOVE
my God.
it.
I can't stop watching it. And it's
I'm
an old
giving it
show.
a
I can't
5
stop
out of
watching.
5. You
I'm giving it a straight 5.
straight up 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
It's a
It's
banger.
a good watch. Because you'll get sucked in because I'm telling you, she's vicious.
Vicious.
What? She's vicious.
All right, Richalicious. We're back Sunday with another guest. Last guest for a few weeks, but
Yeah, last guest for a very few weeks. Um, we'll let you see it on Sunday. I was getting ready to spill the beans. And also, drum roll piece. I'm gonna let you do it now since you was ready to give up the tapes earlier. You ready
you'll
to
let
give up the tapes
I
earlier?
can say it now.
Yes, you sure can.
Okay, so we have had a few guests for a couple of weeks. We're gonna from February have a guest just once a month. And also, back by popular demand after Tuesday, we are having an Instagram live once a month.
Across the pond with Rich and
Across
Soul
the pond.
live on
Live and
Instagram.
even liver than this, if that's even possible.
Yes.
Because we had such a great
Yes.
response. Everybody loved it. And everyone was asking us, when are you going to do it again? So we was like, do you know what? Once a month on a Saturday, we're down.
Yeah, we can do it. I think we can rock it out once a month because even and we won't be as
Intoxicated.
tore up. Well, somebody commented we won't be as lit. And like she said, it was really nice to see people comment and was like, man, you guys are really coming. You guys should have been did this. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. The
And this just
chemistry is
goes to
there.
prove that we listen. Anytime you've got any feedback, suggestions, comments, or whatever, we always take it on board and listen. This is
Yeah,
what you've asked for. This is what you're gonna get.
gonna get straight with
So,
no chaser. Yupper.
so always got to go one better. So anyway, Richalicious, I'm going to be seeing you Sunday.
Because this is South.
This is Rich.
And we are from across the pond. Yes, you will see me on Sunday.
Hey, hey, at me if you ready to go. Hey, across the pond with Rich and Soap. All right, now holla at me if you ready to go. Hey, across the pond with Rich and Soap. All right, now holla at me if you ready to go. Hey, across the pond with Rich and Soap. All right, now holla at me if you ready to go. Hey, across the pond with Rich and Soap. All right, all right.
All right, see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday, love.
Tell Alfie I said hi since he just like
I know. Sorry, folks.
bounced.
Keeping it real.